Prosecutors set animal cruelty charges aside for a former Hampton Sheriff's lieutenant and her husband. Carolyn and Michael Johnson were in court today after police say they found several dogs in poor conditions inside their home.
And attorneys announced they will hold back their prosecution in this case. But as a spokeswoman for the Attorney General's office tells Ann Spracco, this is still an active investigation.
Ms. Johnson? Nothing. You don't want anything to say?
Carolyn and Michael Johnson would not speak with us after attorneys announced they are setting aside several animal cruelty charges against the couple. Hampton police first arrested Michael Johnson in July after they found 4 adult pit bulls and 4 puppies infested with fleas and hardly any access to water inside their home on Ireland Street. During their investigation, detectives said they found paperwork and paraphernalia indicating Michael Johnson started conditioning the dogs for fights. Just a few days later, investigators announced charges against Johnson's wife, Carolyn, who was a Hampton Sheriff's lieutenant at the time.
I'm so disappointed.
Antoinette Weathers showed up to the court hearing as a concerned animal advocate in hopes attorneys would hold the right person accountable in this case.
I hope that eventually we will find justice, but we did not find it in this courtroom today.
Pending new evidence, it is possible prosecutors could bring the charges back to court. In response to our inquiry, a spokesman for the Attorney General's office said despite today's hearing, the investigation remains ongoing. A spokeswoman with the Hampton Sheriff's Office said leaders placed Carolyn Johnson on administrative leave, but shortly after, Johnson retired from her position. In Hampton, I'm Ann Spracco for 13 News Now.
And as for the dogs, the Hampton Animal Response Team took them to the Peninsula Regional Animal Shelter where they received special care.